Obra say Bobo Bibra. Ebi me wanna be smart, we. Best and I'll baby, I'm free. Busy don't any me a busy church. Now the youth me want woman in my real, ya. Best and I'll baby, I'm free. You see in the barra, I bravo ye and don't cry. In the barrel coconut, none could be pass on babo. Busy me draw, busy me ratty draw. Busy me ratty draw. Best and I'll baby, I'm free. In British searching before you know, flat time be ready. In the barrel coconut, chana could be pass on babo. Busy me no gonna do ya. Out the Morocco, I may use ya. Binchi beer, my fable. Mezo don't need me a busy. Now they be me one of Miss Maria. Best and Uncle Baby, I'm fee. Select Alaba Lucy, Wabandana Wura Wuya. Auntie Alabe, sorry, Sapia Woo. Emi na mabe, beze ni jena dabo. Alaba Lucy mabo. Aweni ko, alaba bende na pandemia. Aba miyo, alaba sorry sapia uwe. Alaba Lucy, benzare wo nefina mabe fi. Alaba Lucy. Benzare wo efina ma baby alaba bende na fonde mi kwamba mi yo baba sorry sapia wo na emi na ma be mi se yije no dabo alaba Lucy mabo aweni ko alaba bende na fonde mi ya kwamba mi yo baba sorry sapia wo Alaba Lucy, Benzare wo efina ma baby. Alaba Lucy, Benzare wo efina ma baby. Sele. Why the way see Silva? Share Aban Kabanda Mesa. I shall make you so. Police to make you. If you be Samere, Munia, Ophia, Ejinde, Ophia, and Che, Aban Kabanda Mesa. Enemy share Aban Kabanda Mesa. I share you so. Police to make you. If you be Samere, Munia, Ophia. Ejinde Ophia nche abanka bada mesa yanko kama meka ota samana me kama meka ota samana awan kama musman kancha abanka bada mesa Ophia nche anko bada mesa awan kama musman kancha abanka bada mesa mewo Ophia nche anko bada mesa Abana mesa Asha mechi so a police yinti mechi ne fie bi samede munia ofie ya ejinde ofie ya nka abana ka bana mesa eni mi hie ya abana ka bana mesa Asha mechi so a police yinti mechi ne fie bi samede munia ofie ya ejinde ofie ya nche abane kaba da mesa olewe kama meka oza samana me kama meka oza samana me awan kama mosuma kasha abane kaba da mesa ofie ya nche anko da mesa awan kama mosuma kasha abane kaba da mesa ofie ya nche anko da mesa Sister Mary Mojo, Mechi Shazamayo, Binyo Biara, Obechiche More, Modo, Sister Mary Mojo, Mechi Shazamayo, Binyo Biara, Obechiche More. Sister Mary Modo. I was Sister Mary Modo, Sister Mary Modo, Mechi Shazamayo, Minyo Piara, Obechiche More, Modo, Sister Mary Modo, Mechi Shazamayo, Minyo Piara, Obechiche More. Sister Mary Modo, Mechi Shazamayo, Minyo Biara, Obechiche More, Modo, Sister Mary Modo. Select.
To Sparrows, sa, one man, no, I don't care what you.
with you all night long.
Sweet pretty lady, you turn me on.
I wanna dance with you all night long. Oh, it's our lifetime.
Get off the beat.
Sunshine music. Oh, it's our lifetime.
Just get off the beat.
Sunshine music. Get off the
Five. Get off the
beat.
I like five.
Get off the beat.
Calypso time.
Get off the beat.
I like time.
Get off the beat. Get off the beat.
Sweet pretty lady, you make me feel so good. I wanna dance with you all night long. Sweet sexy lady, you turn me on.
I wanna dance with you all night long. Oh, it's our lifetime.
Get off the beat.
Sunshine music. Oh, it's our lifetime.
Just get off the beat.
Sunshine music.
All right. That's the way to get into Friday and into the weekend. Yeah. Royal Sparrows Ministry Band International. That's them. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to enjoy some more music from them later on the show. But you're welcome. Welcome to Breakfast Daily. Today is the Friday edition. And it's exciting. The red, no. I'm kind of jealous. No, I'm actually feeling jealous. Well, I have a tinge of red here.
And some red lace.
And then
on the red carpet.
How you doing? How you
I'm
doing?
well. How are you?
I'm well.
It's
good.
Friday.
I'm good. Yes, I'm excited. It's going to be a fantastic day.
Yes.
I can
I
feel
can
it.
feel it.
Yeah,
I can feel it'll be a good day and a great weekend.
Yes, yes,
A great
yes,
weekend.
absolutely.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, the show is interactive. We want to hear from you wherever you are watching us from. We thank you for spending your time with us this morning. And use the hashtag Breakfast Daily for us to hear what you're thinking. If you're watching us on our streams, if it's Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching us. And WhatsApp line is 0550585832. I want to hear from you. And even if you're outside Ghana, we still want to hear from you. Okay, and what your thoughts are on the conversations that we're having here on the show.
Yeah.
But we're going to go into our dailies for today, the newspapers and the online stories, and let's see what's going on in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly, so I'm going to start with the Daily Graphic.
Okay.
And the big story there says media freedom paramount. This is the president speaking. And then we have Yoko joins task force to grow mineral royalties. That's coming from the Daily Graphic.
Yeah.
And then the Ghanaian Times says president to address the nation on economic challenges on Sunday. So many people have called for the president to come out to at least
Say
tell
something.
us what is happening and all that. Yesterday, somebody crossed him.
In fact,
that.
what happened is like the wind has been taken out of your sail. So now, what you gonna say?
Well, there's a lot. He is in it.
Yeah.
He is supposed to put in measures to deal with the matter.
Yeah.
So he has more, things to tell us from within.
Yeah.
He's in the river.
Yeah.
So he will tell us what is happening.
But I think
there.
But I think yesterday's speech, it was very well thought through, very strategic, and very well thought through. Because it's like all the things that when you hear the speech, you're like, this should have been, the president.
Well, let's see what the president will say on Sunday, and then we'll take it from there. I think I like the fact that the ex-president spoke about uniting in these troubling times, and the fact that they've been there before, and the need for us all to come out to help each other. So he just didn't give his pointers to the president, to government, and also Ghanaians, pushing the patronize the made in Ghana stuff and all that, pushing the need for us to grow our manufacturing sector and all that, and also even remembering us of, remember domestication, the fact that, so not just telling government some of the things he thinks they should do, but also
addressing all the issues.
All of us, because this where we find ourselves. It's not only government who solve the problem. Everybody, you know. And then he gave some of the things he believes, including cutting expenditure, reducing the ministers. These are certain, most of the things he has.
But why do
said,
people
actually,
still feel that the numbers still need to be so high? Because even the cutting, he was very conservative about the cutting.
Well, he has to be realistic. 65, 69. He has to be realistic. You still need people to do the work and to be in certain positions.
No, but you see, Vivian, this is the way I look at it. As for the people to do the work, you will always need people to do the work, right? But those who are who the final buck stops with, you don't need that many people who the final buck stops with. Yeah, you know, and at the end of the day, and those people should not be a lot. Yeah. You know, that's really what it is.
Whether the president will talk about that, I doubt whether he will talk about cutting of ministers. But then he also reiterated the need to dismiss the finance minister, as well as reconstituting the economic management team and all that. But let me just say that address by the president on Sunday at 8 p.m. will be live on City 97.3 FM as well as City TV. So this is the station
you don't want to miss it
on Sunday to get that.
Miss it.
So the president to address the nation. And then we had yesterday the central bank going after a number of forex bureaus. So the Bank of Ghana closes down 2 forex bureaus for flouting foreign exchange rules. So it looks like every institution, all those who must do things to change things are picking up. And then, of course, the troubling one. From tomorrow, the prices of transport are going up by 19%. So that's it for tomorrow. This is coming from the Ghanaian.
And the liter of fuel has already gone up in some stations. It's ridiculous.
When you buy fuel,
no,
the gauge looks at you like, my friend, go somewhere.
So what the OMCs were saying, I don't understand it.
Why?
Because when you say that, you see, the conversation is on 2 levels. One is on international pricing, right? And the other is the exchange rate.
Yes.
We've already seen the exchange rate starting to reel back in and become a little stronger than where it got to at the 15, right? So why now is the price going up to 17 for super and 19 for... I don't understand the mathematics that's going on here.
You won't understand, but your currency is the one now dictating. I mean, there's availability of the product, but it's difficult to get the money to buy, which will affect everything in terms of the value chain. So it's what it is. And because even cutting down on the price, whatever, because it's a liberal sector, it's a, you know, if you take out most of the taxes that can be taken still. So it's what it is. So we still need to work at the currency. You know, I always like it when there's a story around jobs because of the unemployment challenges we have. And if you go to the Finder, page 8, the front page as well, it says job opportunities abound in Africa's energy sector. This is Petrosol CEO speaking. And he's saying that
job opportunities abound
in the energy sector. Charlie, I have to go and do some course in the energy and go that way. But he's encouraged the youth to be ready to start at the base by taking up low-level jobs. That's one. He also educated the youth, that's the MD of CEO of Petrosol, that the energy industry is not restricted to engineers or technicians, but demands vary from expertise, include finance, health and safety, human resources, logistics, economics, and many other sectors. So if you learn 1 or 2 things from different sectors, don't say, oh, the oil industry is just for engineers and all those. I mean, media, you can go and do communications for one of the big companies. There's so many opportunities there for creatives as well. So, Charlie,
absolutely.
That's
no, I mean, I remember a time when we went to go and film a subsea. They call it a subsea tree.
Yeah, subsea. Yeah.
You know, it's one of their machines that goes down into the sea, and we were hired to go and film the whole process. And this was just even the docking. They had arrived at the shore, and they wanted to, you know, chronicle the way it's offloaded and everything else, and mounted and everything else. Yeah, so I mean, like you said, there's opportunities everywhere, you know. So we just have to keep looking and position yourself.
And position yourself
to be able to benefit.
Position yourself. It appears the ex-president's speech wasn't caught by many newspapers because of the time. So the only newspaper that caught it was the Republic Press.
Okay.
And it says Mahama calls out Ofori-Atta, blames him for economic mess, and also Ato forcing diagnosis economic crisis. So and that's it on the ex-president's speech yesterday on how we can deal with the current economic challenge.
We have some online stories. Let me take a couple of them. You can do a couple of them. citynewsroom.com. If you go there, you'll find out the stories are here. Economic crisis. NDC's Chief Baini to picket at Baumia's office today. Okay. Times are hard, Nanado admits. Sack Ofori-Atta. IMF talks 2023 budget can proceed without him. I don't know if it's as simple as that, though, you know, because I was having a conversation with Apioko the other day, and she was reiterating how, you know, there are all kinds of documentation that you start appending your signature to, and you're doing that in a legal construct. You know, so once you start, so the question is he there as finance minister? The signatures, is it the finance minister's signature, or is it Ken Ofori-Atta's signature? You see the capacity. So if you remove him, it may mean go back and start the entire thing all over again. Or it could mean that...
I think before the negotiations, even before they started, the IMF country director, there was a new one that came in.
Yes.
Before or during, I need to get it right.
Yes.
So...
Yes. I think just before.
So and it's like you're saying, it's an office. It's supposed to be an office.
So you are the
You're
figure
just a representation of
the
that
office. So the office continues to function.
Yes. So God forbid if anything happens, are we saying that the negotiations won't continue with Mr. Ofori-Atta?
Well, I mean, I think the president was concerned about the disruption, not necessarily the stopping. Mahama too says that it can go on without him. But then at what expense?
I'm not sure.
Will we lose anything?
I'm not sure we would. I mean, if
so why did
Kwasi was pulled from discussions with the IMF during the time.
That's true.
He was sacked. Yeah. So what are we saying? It doesn't hold. I think maybe it's fair not to disrupt an ongoing process. Any leader wouldn't want to disrupt any ongoing process, especially if you put people in place to deal with it. You need to start everything, and nobody wants that. And at this critical time where we're in a hurry to seal the deal with the IMF because we need to quickly deal with the issues, it is fair. But if it should happen, life will go on and things must be done. So I don't think I've had that discussion, but I'm like, if we want to do it, we want to do it. So anyway, the president says we should be patient. 3 weeks. The NPP MPs they should be 3 weeks. 3 weeks is like tomorrow. Just finish the thing and then let's go. He said what he would say on the Ofori-Atta thing. So ex-president's advice on that, I don't think it would hold, because in 3 weeks' time, the guy will go or stay.
Anyway,
looks like
we have a lot that's coming up in the show, right? So you don't want to miss any of it. So much more that's coming up in the show. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.